ladies and gentlemen, the Buttsman here. How are you good motherfuckers going? I'm well, thanks for asking. I am finishing off my tour this year with New Zealand and Perth and back in Sydney, and I'm also in bloody Wollongong and the Sunshine Coast and the gorgeous Toowoomba. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, come and see me live if you haven't already. I will not be touring for the next 18 months or so, so come and see me if you haven't done that. It'll be great to see you, and come and see some live stand-up comedy. I'm pretty good. Not the best, but I'm all right. I'll make you giggle. Now, ladies and gents, the video that we're covering today is interesting because I have an interest, a fascination, if you will, not a creepy one, but a fascination in what it's like to live your life as someone who is non-binary. What happens on a day-to-day basis for you? What goes through your head? And how do you come to the decision that you are, in fact, non-binary? And non-binary, of course, is defined as someone who doesn't identify as a man or a woman. They see themselves as somewhere in the middle. And we as humans know that gender and sex is defined as your XY or XX chromosomes. You're either male or female. Non-binary people or gender fluid people, same sort of thing, they believe that none of that exists. They ignore science, and it is within their right to do that, to enjoy their life. And as much as I understand that it's a bit silly, I agree with them if it makes them happy. I'm not going to bend over backwards to make their life as simple as possible. Like, I'm not going to change language just to make them feel better. But what I will do is be polite and nice. My only problem with the whole non-binary situation is when parents push it on kids. That is my number one thing. It's the same with the transgender movement. As long as it's not affecting kids, I don't give a fuck, all right? I do not care. You're an adult. You do what you want to do with your life as long as it's not affecting anyone else, and particularly not affecting children. Anyway, according to a study in 2021, 1.2 million Americans identify as non-binary. So let's have a look at what happens on a non-binary person's day-to-day. And of course, for any serious video, I always turn to these guys. Smile Squad Comedy. Let's have a look, shall we?
Okay, let's go.
Whoa, wait a second. You don't have any nipples.
I think that's a fair question. I think if any of your mates take their shirt off and they don't have nipples, I think it's a fair enough question to ask, hey, bruz, where are your nips at?
Yeah, when I got my surgery, I didn't want them.
Why not?
Because guys have nipples and girls have nipples and I don't. Let's go.
That's a weird way to think about it. What a strange sentence. Guys have nipples and girls have nipples and I don't because I'm in the middle. I wonder how many people don't have nipples. I imagine Will Smith doesn't have any nipples. I reckon Jada Pinkett Smith decided, hey Will, you're not having any fucking nipples, mate. I'm the only motherfucker in this house having fucking nipples and you better grow some hair. I'm the only bald bitch in this house. But I can only deduce that the they, them in this video was born female, had breasts, had nipples, had them cut off so that they can feel more the gender that they want to be, okay? To become in the middle. It sounds like a lot to go through to become something that is only a social construct, a man, but hey, whatever. Is cutting your tits off making you a man? Like, obviously there are other surgeries that women have where, like a mastectomy, like that doesn't make you a man, that's not what I'm saying. But you're sort of in the transition phase, are you not? If you cut your boobs off because you don't feel like a woman, surely.
Hey, Kaylin, meet my non-binary friend, Noah.
Or just Noah.
They use they, them pronouns.
Okay, all right, you're trying a little bit too hard.
I am he and his.
How fucking painful is that shit? I cannot call you they, them. I know I talk about, hey, you gotta be polite and shit, but that, it's not grammatically correct. You see people bitching and moaning all the time on the internet about there and there. They think that's like a win, like the apostrophe's not there and everyone's freaking out. And then the same people will say, hey, you gotta call them a they. No. If you are trans and you live your life as a woman, I'll call you her. Or if you're a woman and you want to live yourself as a man, I'll call you he. But you're not being a they, all right? Fuck off. Pick one. That's it. As for old mate here being confused as to how to act or how to introduce them and freaking out and panicking, that's probably a real life situation for a lot of people. Particularly in the corporate world or worlds where you need to virtue signal how woke you are or how progressive or amazing you are in this new world with new words. I think that having to introduce people with their correct pronouns would be a risky business. It would be quite scary. They are so scared to mess up someone's fucking pronouns because they know it'll be the end of their career. They will be fucking fired, they'll be sacked, they'll be removed from their position because they use the wrong pronouns. They use the incorrect terminology, which is horrifying and silly and unnecessary. There's no way you can be happy or be yourself if you're constantly walking around on eggshells. Fuck that mess. And I can guess that most non-binary people or they, thems out there don't really really care. They just want to live their lives. And I think this is the massive misunderstanding about LGBTQIA us play fucking people, is they just want to live their life. And it's these fringe fucking insane humans that make what they're doing and living their life seem ridiculous. When in reality, they just want to have a normal existence.
Hey Noah, I found this picture in your room. Ex-girlfriend, huh?
That's me.
What a strange photo to have of yourself just seemingly sitting in a random park and that's in your room. Who the fuck does that?
This is you?
Yeah, that's me pre-T.
Talk about Transformation Tuesday.
Pre-T. That's what they call testosterone in the transgender community. It's the male sex hormone that, female people who are looking to transition into males start taking. Now, they love T or testosterone. They really love it, in fact, because sometimes there's a lot of people, and this is what the research suggests, is that a lot of people who are transgender or wanting to be transgender, or they feel like they're trans and they're stuck in the wrong body, they may be quite depressed or anxious or have mental health issues associated with that dysphoria, if you will. Now, one of the things that testosterone does, and it does really well, is when you first start taking it, you feel fucking bulletproof. You feel amazing, you feel happy, there's no more anxiety. And you see people who go through these transitions and they say, yes, testosterone saved me, it made me feel so happy. But over time, what happens with testosterone is your body becomes used to it. And all of these past issues start coming back. And that's why you see some people who are so obsessed with transgenderism and they just know that this is what they need to do in their life to make them happy. Eventually the testosterone levels, the body becomes used to it and they go back to not being happy or being anxious or depressed or whatever. And they go, holy shit, have I cut my tits off for no reason? I imagine that's something that a lot of people, and this is what the science suggests, a lot of people run into at some point. And this is why we need to make sure that these big decisions don't happen or don't fall into the hands of people who shouldn't be making them. For example, children. It's not just happiness that is a benefit from testosterone. They start to lose body fat around the waist and hips. Their muscle mass naturally increases. They have more body hair, more libido. Bones will strengthen. But yeah, they will also feel quite happy and excited and wonderful for a short period of time until it stops.
What are you watching? Why are you shirtless?
After top surgery, I never want to wear a shirt.
Listen, mate, put a fucking shirt on. I don't care what gender you are. Anyone who runs around without a shirt on is a wanker.
But aren't you always cold?
Not when you're this hot.
Yeah, I would.
Oh my God, can I just say I fucking love how they use sound effects in this video. It really makes the video that much better. I love how they play it after every fucking word. Just brilliant filmmaking, really brilliant.
Yeah, I would freeze. Hey! Oh, the girlfriend made you buy tampons again, huh?
Those are for me.
Who is this dude? Why is he such a dead shit? Whose nipples are those? Where's your tampons? Testosterone? What's that? Please peg me. Get a grip, mate.
Nosebleeds. Works like a charm.
Right. Nosebleeds.
Let's go, Broncos! Come on!
Come on, Pats, let's go!
Did your voice just crack?
Yeah, it's because of the testosterone that I'm taking.
Sounds like you're going through puberty.
Yeah, there's no chance that these two watch anything that is close to sport. There's no chance.
Kaylin, hey! Meet my friend Noah!
Hey, you didn't tell me how cute he is.
Oh, I'm not a he. I'm non-binary.
What?
I'm not a man or a woman. I'm right in the middle.
Oh, you didn't tell me how cute your non-binary friend is.
Is that something you have to disclose, that you're non-binary? I think you probably should, particularly if you're in the dating scene. Like, imagine if you picked up a one-night stand and there's this beautiful woman, or appearing like a woman, and you get them home, you take their pants off, maybe they have breast implants, and you take their pants off and there's a bigger dick than yours. That's horrifying. It's like waking up on Christmas morning and expecting all the amazing presents that Santa's brought, and you get a big lump of coal in the back of your throat that tastes like jizz. Not a good time.
What are you doing?
I gotta pee.
A few moments later.
Whoa! That was so fast!
Well, the line for the ladies' room was way too long, so I just used the guys.
How?
If there's not a gender-neutral bathroom, the world is my oyster.
There's nothing wrong with that. But what a stupid question. How? What do you mean, how? How the fuck do you think? She sat down and pissed out of a vag. Just a quick side note. I see a lot of ladies complaining, and oftentimes this happens after a big sporting event. They complain about not having enough stalls in the women's bathrooms, and all the men just go in and wee, and they do their wee-wees, and then they can walk out straight away and get back to their seat. But the ladies have to line up. Ladies, I understand that's annoying, all right? But here's the thing. Try a bit fucking harder. Learn how to piss standing up or shut up, all right? With that extra time, we don't have to spend waiting at the fucking pisser. We spend, engineering and saving the planet and stuff like that, all right? So you ladies just enjoy that, all right? And talk about your knitting or whatever you get up to and chill out. Grow up, ladies, or better yet, stand up.
Okay, so what was your name like before you were you?
Yeah, and like what's going on like down there?
Oh, yeah, and are you more of a man or more of a woman?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're all valid questions. And I think it really has a lot to do with how well you know the person, with how you should ask those questions and when you get the answers. If I had a mate who was originally a male and then became a female and they had the surgery, it would take me, I reckon, 2 months to ask, can I please see your vag? Show us what the doctor made ya.
Oh, so you're gay. I have so many gay friends.
It's not.
Yeah, see, I understand that, because I try to embrace my femininity sometimes too.
No, that's not how it works.
So you just like girls?
Yeah.
So you're gay?
No.
That's all very confusing. If she was born a female, has a vagina but likes women, she's not a lesbian. Very interesting. What a concept.
Oh, shoot! I'm so sorry!
No, I'm just taking my tea.
Oh!
Okay, this has been doing my head in the entire time. Does she or they, them, not look like Australian comedian and my mate Frenchie? Look at this. They are the exact same fucking person.
Tea! I love tea. Chamomile, Earl Grey.
No, my testosterone, for my hormones.
Who the fuck writes these videos? They're fucking terrible. And do they have Tourette syndrome, and do the sound effects represent their Tourette syndrome in their writing?
You're transitioning.
I'm still non-binary.
I thought your name was Noah.
I think this video has done a great job at unintentionally confusing the fuck out of everyone.
So glad we were finally able to go on this date.
I know, me too. There's something that I have to tell you, though.
Oh, God, do you still live with your parents?
No, I'm non-binary.
Oh, I already knew that.
Okay, you want to split a burger?
I'm vegan.
Did not know that.
Let's remember this. Treating someone with disrespect just because they're LGBTQIA+ is not okay. Treating them with disrespect and hate if they're a vegan is okay. Let's just remember that. In fact, it's encouraged. Go and get one of these anti-vegan hoodies from my website. All proceeds go to meat.
So now that you're trans, does that mean you're gay?
I still like girls. Gender and sexuality are two completely different things.
I like shopping and chick flicks. Does that mean I'm gay?
That just means you're a good guy.
Hang on. So now they are trans? Non-binary is trans. Are you stuck with bad internet and are still loading? Is it dial-up? Also, yes, you're gay, all right? Not the chick flick part, nothing wrong with that, the shopping. No straight man enjoys shopping. It's fucking horrendous. The thing I hate about women's shopping, and I go with my wife all the time, is I don't understand how women's clothes work. Like, you look at it on the rack, you go, how the fuck does that go on? Anyway, being non-binary must be tough, and I have all the time in the world for you guys, for they thems, all right? I won't call you they them, but I respect you and I hope you live an enjoyable life. I really do. And I'm sure running into old boomers fucking sucks, but people are gonna have questions. People are gonna have questions, and I think if you are living such an obscure life, because it is quite obscure, you should just at least, if you want, try to answer them. But don't get so upset when people ask you things. I think most people genuinely are just curious and they don't hate you for it. And if someone hates you for that, fuck them. They probably hate a lot of things in this world. They're probably not very happy people, so fuck them. But I will say this, one negative thing to end this video with. The Smile Academy or Smiles fucking whatever this stupid YouTube channel is called is the worst thing on YouTube. So let's all collectively, whether we are LGBTQIA+, or straight or cis or white or black, give them a collective fuck you to the moon. Be a good motherfucker, peace in the Middle East, mid-X stinks. These Peace in the Middle East t-shirts are coming out on September the 11th. I don't know whose idea that was, but see ya, bye.